welcome back to Aseel by Sketchbook. Am I in focus? How have you been? I've missed you guys. Yesterday I had a ready video for you, but I couldn't upload it. It's a long story, but you can check it on my Instagram. I'll leave the handle here and I'll leave it in the highlights. Since it's a Sunday and this is when I plan my whole week, I want to take you with me so we can plan together and I can show you exactly how I plan. A little disclaimer here, and it's a very important disclaimer. Sometimes things don't go according to the plan, like yesterday's video. And sometimes you get stuck in a rut. I've been stuck in a rut for 2 weeks straight. I am not really perfect. No one is. I mean, I'm gonna show you what I do when I am planning and hoping for the best, because that's the best we can do, all of us, right? So to be honest with you, I've lost faith in the whole concept of having a to-do list. It's kind of really hard to keep a to-do list, and there's a lot of things that you have to do during a day. And this is exactly why I switched to digital, but there's something that I do before I go to Google Calendar. I plan, I write it down. And this seems a lot more organized because it's a very precious notebook. One of my best friends, her name is Lena, and she got it for me. Thank you, Lena, I love you. It has Aseel by Sketchbook engraved, and I thought it was the cutest thing. One of the best gifts that I've ever received is this notebook. So on this notebook, I'm trying to maintain a more organized system. Usually it looks something like this, but this is the one that I use the most. And there's all kind of things. There's a lot of clip-its, there's a lot of weird quotes, like random lists, really. So because I want this video to be aesthetically pleasing for you, I'm gonna be planning nicely on this one. And I told you all of these informations because I don't want to tell you, oh my god, I'm so perfect, because I'm really not. So yeah, let's get started. What I like to do is write down the task list that I need to accomplish within this week, especially if I have certain deadlines or urgent things. Like this week I need to be servicing my car, so this is an urgent matter. Special dates, so I have my anniversary this week, which is very exciting. I'm going to be writing general tasks because I don't want to overwhelm myself with small teeny tiny details that I can plan for within the day. Obviously I titled the page with the date, but I forgot to do this until a later stage. So I use the calendar on my phone, or I use this teeny tiny calendar that I have. I wrote down all of the tasks that I need to finish this week. What I like to do as well is set the intentions for my physical health, for my spiritual health, for mental and emotional. Why I do this is because I want to have the mindset of taking better care of myself. So my physical health, it's about cooking and working out. For the spiritual aspect, it can be religious, or if you have meditation, whatever it is that you do that is a spiritual practice, this is where you write it down. And then you have the mental health, which is like the downtime and, you know, expanding your knowledge, reading a book or listening to a podcast. That can be as well a mental health. Emotional, I say like positivity, like a positive mindset. I feel like with setting this intention, I've already given the expectations for myself to have a certain mindset. So this is why I do this. These are the obvious things. I mean, you can do this, it's up to you if you don't, but this is my intention for the week. This is what I want from myself to accomplish this week, and they're very, very general. I'm gonna be going to the digital work, so let me show you how that goes. So what I like to start with is to go to calendar.google.com. Since this is not a Google Calendar tutorial, I'm just gonna be explaining to you what I have. I have a bunch of calendars on the left, which are my personal calendars, and then my projects calendar, and as well as a couple other tasks. So what I do with Google Calendar is I set up a block of time that I know I'm booked for this task. I make sure that I get enough sleep. I sleep usually at 11:30 or sometimes way earlier, and I try and wake up every day at 5 a.m. because this is when the prayer is, and then I try to check what kind of things that I have to do. I leave a space empty from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. because I try to wake up and understand where my head is at. So I try to study what my emotional status is. Gist time, which is GYST. It's a short for get your together. You have to finish tasks that are repetitive, but they're important, because if they get too much, then it will be super overwhelming for you. My gist list is either in like something that is, you know, personal maintenance, or it's for the house, so cleaning and things like that. Make sure that when you're scheduling on Google Calendar, because it's easier to move things around, try as much as you can to understand where are you spending your time, so you can cut off those tasks that are not important or that you shouldn't be doing, like Netflix or something that is, you know, you're better off without, whatever it is. Just make sure that I'm setting enough times for my tasks. They make sense. Be grouped in a way where it's a lot more organic for you. So let's say you have to, you know, pick up the car, for example, because I'm just reading it off here. For example, I'm gonna be picking up my car on Tuesday, but at the same time, I have to go and see my friends on lunch. So I'll stay out and I'll work outside. And in this way, I'm just preparing myself mentally for what's going to happen overall in the whole week. I make sure that special dates are set on the top of the calendar. So for example, my anniversary is on the 18th of July, so I'm just, you know, blocking it just to know that I have to make a cake or something like that, you know. If you look at my calendar as well, you can see from 8 till 9 a.m. I have a scheduling time, and yes, I have the journal schedule, but let's say we change something during the day. This is where it goes. Like, I understand what the alternatives are, and if anything needs more detailing, like, it's very vague for me to say that I need to take the car to the service, because you need to call, you need to prepare some papers, and then you need to take it to the service. I kind of like break down the big tasks during that time in the morning, and I don't follow my schedule 100%, but I try to fix it afterwards, just so I understand where my time went. Even though that time has already passed, you can still adjust to understand where is most of your time going, and I really advise you to do that. The key thing about using Google Calendar is that you can, you know, see it everywhere. You can use it everywhere. You can use it on your phone, on your iPad. It will sync on all of the devices. And at the same time, you can adjust or remove something on the spot and have something replaced right on the spot. And this is why I love Google Calendar. You don't need to ruin your notebook when something is cancelled. You just basically delete, which is something I really enjoy. I really enjoy the colors as well, but I have to stop. That's not the only reason. It's one of the main reasons why I use Google Calendar, but yeah, that's basically one of the nice things to have. Whatever it is that you do, even if you work 9 hours like I used to, what you can do is you can organize the time before work and during work. So maybe you want to meet someone over lunch, so you can just schedule it on top of the task that you already have. So, and you can even break down what you have to do at work using Google Calendar. It's super versatile. You can customize it as much as you want, and you can open up each of those time blocks and can actually, you know, change the calendar if you want, and you can send it to someone, you can invite guests to it, and you can add the location and even add description. So let's say you like to do lists and you like to break things down to a lot of tasks. This is where you can do it. You can add description, you can open it anytime, anywhere, and you're done. That's basically it. Alright you guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe and consider giving it a thumbs up. So let me know down below how you schedule your time, because I'm always looking to upgrade the ways that I'm planning my day with. So let me know how you do your planning, and have a great time over the day wherever you are in the world. See you next Saturday. Goodbye!